former Minister of Interior, but let me just invite him as the governor of this great county of Kajiado, Mr. Joseph Olele. Thank you very much,
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, ministers present, leaders of delegation from member states, colleagues from Kajiado County. We have many leaders from the county here. I want to be
Excellency on the arrival protocols should be outside. Let's kindly get into the tents in readiness for us to begin. Kindly, respectfully, we are requesting that we all get into the tent, occupy the seats that are there so that we are ready to begin. Please. Meanwhile, we're going to continue with some soft entertainment from the Presidential Escort Band as we wait to receive His Excellency. In order of our program, once he arrives, after he has been received, we'll start with the anthem before we progress to the other items that are on the program today.
We cannot afford complacency. The East African region remains awash with illegal small arms and light weapons, many of which can easily cross our borders and infiltrate our communities. To achieve lasting peace, we must continue working tirelessly to remove all illegal weapons from circulation, both within Kenya and across all.
Followed by Bishop Omai to lead us in a short prayer before we progress. Welcome. Tuombeni. Kwa wimbo wa taifa, national anthem. So those of us in the tent. Kwa sasa Mheshimiwa Rais atawasha moto ikiwa ishara ya kwamba hii ghafla imefika wakati wake. The lighting of the firearms. The fire will slowly creep to where all the firearms are. And as mentioned, this is not just symbolic, but it's a commitment to ensure that no illicit or illegal firearms are anywhere within the region. Sasa tunafika mahali bunduki ziko.
représente par contre avant que le ministre secondaire accueillant arrive, c'est le gouvernement qui les connaît, moi je ne les connais pas, donc je ne peux pas les
alafu unajua hii hapa hakuna shortcut, hakuna nini. Hii ni shortcut.
Oh, that is the reason.
Yeye anatokea nyuma ya mlima. Kuna kikosi kikubwa. You don't walk alone.
Mheshimiwa Hassan.
Hello, wanaamini habari? Habari yako? Habari ya pizza? Habari ya kebab? Very good. Habari ya jana? Very good. Hello, how are you? Habari yako? Asante sana. Okay, how is the neighborhood? How are you, my friend? You're welcome.
Our positions as we allow His Excellency to proceed to where we will now have the lighting of the arms.
With your permission, Your Excellency, this is Ajit Lilaino and his obsolete.
Enda usetu huko ndani huko.
Rwanda, represented by Dr. Vincent Biruta, who is the Minister of Interior. Thank you very much. We have also Somalia, represented by Mr. Abdimalik Abdullahi from Somalia, our neighbors. Thank you very much here. And then South Sudan is represented by Honorable Mangar Wong from Somalia, from South Sudan. We have Uganda, represented by Ms. Dorothy Nsereko. Thank you very much. And then we finally have Tanzania, which is represented by Honorable Daniel Baran, MP, and who is the Deputy Minister of Home Affairs. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, we have police chiefs here, a number of them, and we have other representatives from the region. Your Excellency, before I make very, very brief remarks and invite you, let me just thank all the elected leaders who are present here. We have the Member of Parliament.
The proper course of action is to engage with law enforcement agencies. We are here to listen, to respond, and to ensure your safety through lawful and structured means. In the same vein, I direct all state agencies that are custodians of government-issued firearms to uphold strict accountability and ensure proper management and control of firearms under their charge. Any form of pilferage, diversion, or misuse of state firearms must be prevented with utmost vigilance. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya has consistently championed the adoption of strong and uniform frameworks in arms control. Consequently, we are actively considering the ratification of global treaties such as the Arms Trade Treaty, which seeks to regulate international trade in conventional arms and prevent their illicit diversion and misuse. Accordingly, I ask the relevant state departments and agencies to begin the necessary processes and establish modalities for Kenya to sign all relevant armed control treaties that align with our national interests and security imperatives. This juncture, I wish to recognize and thank the National Police Service, particularly the National Focal Point on Small Arms and Light Weapons, for their exemplary coordination and facilitation of the many stakeholder engagements as we work together with regional partners in this mission. Your commitment and diligence are highly appreciated. Allow me also to congratulate our valued partners in arms control, including the Regional Center for Small Arms and member states, as you mark 20 years of coordinating the region's response to control and management of small arms and light weapons. I also acknowledge other national and international partners who continue to support Kenya in this very vital endeavor. Allow me also to commend our police service for professionalism, their commitment to national duty, and as I promised, as I committed, that we are going to work to ensure that we improve the terms of service for our policemen and women, and also work with them in modernizing the equipment, the facilities that they use to protect our country. So far, in the last 2 years, we have spent close to 9 billion shillings in the modernization of equipment and making sure that our policemen and women have what it takes to protect the nation. In this year's budget, we have made additional provision to ensure that we equip our policemen and women with the most modern equipment, most modern facilities to make sure that they secure the assets, the property, the lives of the people of Kenya, and also to make sure that we professionalize our police service and to eliminate policemen and women who abuse the authority they have. I am confident that the police academy in this compound is going to serve to ensure that we train, we equip our commanders in courses that will enable them to be able to provide leadership to our police men and women. Let me also commit that as we do this, ensuring that every policeman and woman, as they discharge the noble duty of protecting the lives of Kenyans and their property, they are adequately covered by insurance, adequately supported, as I said last week, with proper housing program, a proper insurance program, to ensure that they can protect our country. Because any meaningful development is anchored on peace, security, and stability. And that we must work together to make sure that it becomes part of our architecture. We will, as has been said by the security minister here, equally protect citizens from rogue police officers and make sure that we hold them to account so that we can have a nation that is based on the rule of law, where everybody is serving under the rule of law. Let me also say to the people of Kajiado, asanteni sana kwa kutukaribisha leo Kajiado. Tumeshukuru sana. Na vile gavana wetu alivyosema, tumefika hapa leo, vile gavana wetu alivyosema, niko na mpango ya kutembelea kaunti yetu ya Kajiado kutokana na mambo ya maendeleo ya sehemu hii. Mimi nataka niwahakikishie kwamba mambo ya maji, kwa mfano, tumemaliza Northern Collector Tunnel. Sasa maji itaongezeka. Mji wetu wa Ngong, mji wa Kiserian, mji wa Ngai, vilevile tumekubaliana ya kwamba wakati tunapanga mambo ya maendeleo ya taifa letu la Kenya, hii Kajiado haiwezi kubaki nyuma. Vile mliona ya kwamba tuko na mpango ya program ya housing ili kuondoa wananchi wetu katika vitongoji duni. Hapa Ngong tuko na program ya affordable housing. Hapa tunajenga nyumba awamu ya kwanza 1,800 hapa. Mimi nataka niwahakikishie wananchi wa hapa ya kwamba hizo manyumba ni manyumba ya wananchi wa kawaida. Wale mama mboga wako hapa, wale wananchi wa kawaida wako hapa, ndio wataishi katika hayo manyumba. Vile tunajenga masoko Kenya, kwa sasa tumefikisha masoko karibu 300, na hapa Kajiado tunawajengea soko mpya 10. Kuhakikisha kwamba wafanyabiashara wetu, hasa wale wafanyabiashara wadogo, wanafanya kazi katika mazingira yenye iko na usafi, mahali kuna stima, mahali kuna maji, mahali kuna usafi, ndio tuweze kusukuma mambo ya maendeleo ya taifa letu mbele. Asubuhi ya leo, sikizeni watu wa Kajiado, asubuhi ya leo nilikuwa naangalia orodha ya wale watu waliojisajili ama kujiandikisha kwa SHA, na watu wa Kajiado wamefikisha watu 410,000 wamejiandikisha kwa program ya SHA. Na mimi nataka ni encourage watu wa Kajiado, kwa Kenya mzima Kajiado ni namba 23, umeandikisha wananchi 35%. Mimi nawasihi watu wa Kajiado muongeze kasi, tie bidii, kwa sababu tunataka kuhakikisha kwamba kila mwananchi kule mashinani anaweza kupata matibabu bila ya kuuza ng'ombe yake ama mali yake ama ploti yake, tuweze kulipa kupitia kwa bima ya afya inayosimamiwa na serikali ya SHA. Nataka niwahakikishie watu wa Kajiado, program yetu ya mambo ya barabara imeanza kwa kasi, na kazi zile zingine zote tunasukuma pamoja na viongozi wenu. Asanteni sana kwa ushirika wenu na umoja wenu na kufanya kazi kwa pamoja. In closing, let us reflect on what this occasion represents: a resolute stand against violence, a renewed pledge to safeguard our communities, and a reaffirmation of our collective responsibility to build a safer Kenya and a safer region. The destruction of these firearms is not merely a symbolic act. It is a tangible declaration that we reject the tools of harm and embrace the values of peace, order, and justice. Shortly, we shall light the destruction flame, a powerful gesture that will mark our continued march towards a secure and gun-free society. Let this moment inspire us all to remain vigilant, united, and unwavering in the pursuit of lasting peace. To our friends from the region, majirani zetu kutoka Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, na wale wengine wote, karibuni Kenya. Pelekeni salamu zetu, our greetings to your countries, to your citizens, and our commitment to a peaceful and secure region from the people and government of Kenya. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. God bless.
On small and light arms weapons and gives us an overview of what has been happening. Let us have the video, please.
Picture a region where the sound of gunfire is replaced by the laughter of children, where the scars of violence give way to the promise of peace. For 20 years in Brexit, the regional center on small arms and light weapons, born in the heart of a turbulent region, Rexa has spent 2 decades battling the proliferation of small arms and light weapons, tools of destruction that have stolen lives, shattered families, and stalled progress. Today, we celebrate a journey of resilience, innovation, and unrelenting pursuit of a safer tomorrow.
Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Administration, your 2 cabinet colleagues, 3 cabinet colleagues, the Cabinet Secretary for Public Service, the Cabinet Secretary for Interior from the Central African Republic, and the Cabinet Secretary for Interior from Rwanda, colleagues, senior government officials, and delegations from the 15 Rexa member states. Good morning. Good morning once again. Mr. President, allow me to introduce my PS colleagues, and I would ask them.
tafadhali naomba tuweze kuingia kwa tents, kwa hema, tujitayarishe kumpokea rais. Tafadhali wale ambao wanampokea rais peke yake ndio tunatarajia wawe hapa. Wengine wetu sote tuingie kwa hema. Tafadhali. We are still too many out here, so we'll need to reduce the numbers so that we can have very few receiving His Excellency.
Photographers tusimame wapi sasa? Anamulika Joseph. Hiyo sola inatupiga kiboko.
Against.
Marakuna zinazo mingi. Cloud tu iamue mfuniko.
Naona bado tuko wengi nje, naomba tafadhali tuweze kuingia kwa hema.